Hello everyone, how are you? All are good? Well done. I am Praveena Sharma and we were reading chapter 7, Importance of Vitamins and Minerals, right? In the previous video, you have learned the sources of food, types of animals on the basis of feeding habit, what are the nutrients and what type of food should we eat. We knew what is balanced diet and what is the role of all nutrients in our diet, right? So we have learned protein, carbohydrate, vitamins and minerals, right? Now let's see about fats. What are fats? Fats are also energy giving nutrients, right? They give us more energy than carbohydrates. Fat produce heat and energy and are also a necessary part of our diet. Fat keep our body warm. Extra fat is stored in the body for future use. This stored fat is used when the body does not get sufficient amount of food. Oil and butter are good sources of fat, but milk, cheese, ghee, egg yolk, cashew nuts, almond, groundnuts, and some of the seafood also contain fat. People living in very cold countries need more fats as fats keep their bodies warm. However, intake of too much of fatty foods such as butter and ghee makes one put on too much weight, which is harmful. Understood? Can you tell me what is the role of water in our digestion or in our body? Yes, water helps in the digestion of food and removal of waste materials from the body. To stay healthy, our body also needs sufficient amount of water. It helps the body absorb the nutrients properly. Up to 60% of the human adult body is made up of water, right? Some water is lost from the body in the form of sweat or urine. That's why we should drink 8 to 10 glasses of water every day, right? Now let's see roughage or fibers. So what is roughage? The indigestible part of plant food is called roughage. It is an important part of our diet. It cannot be digested, but it helps the body or digestive system to remove waste easily and keeps our digestive system clean. We get roughage from bread, cereals, almond, fruits and vegetables. Eating salads with a lot of fruits and vegetables ensures you get enough roughage from your diet. Now tell me, do you drink milk every day or not? Why do we drink milk? Why do our mother insist us to drink milk? Because milk itself is a complete food. It is a good source of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals and water. This is only the reason newborn babies are given only milk for several months. Milk also makes the teeth strong. Younger children need to drink milk in proper quantity for complete nutrition. Come on, tell me now, how many glasses of milk do you drink every day? Okay, so these were all the nutrients that we should take regularly in our diet. Understood all the points? Now we will learn vitamins and minerals in detail. As you know that the body needs food for energy and for building and repairing tissues. We need a balanced diet that supplies us various nutrients such as protein, carbohydrate, fat, right? In addition, the body also needs other nutrients in very small quantities for functioning properly. And these nutrients are called vitamins and minerals, right? And you learned that vitamins are protective foods. So why they are called protective foods? Because they protect us from various diseases. They help our body to fight diseases. It is needed for the body to function properly and to fight diseases. Vitamins combine with proteins and fats and help break them down. There are 13 vitamins in all, and all the vitamins are divided into two categories. First is water soluble and second is fat soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are vitamin B group such as vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, B9 and B12, and vitamin C, and they are destroyed by boiling because they are water soluble vitamins. Second is fat soluble vitamins such as vitamin A, D, E and K. All the vitamins are important for us and these are obtained from food. But vitamin D is the only vitamin that is not obtained from food, but our body makes it in the presence of sunlight. Therefore, it is called the sunshine vitamin, right? And all the vitamins we get from fruits, vegetables, milk and cereals. Now let's see what is the role of each vitamins, what are the sources of them, and what are the deficiency diseases due to lack of those vitamins, right? So first we see vitamin A. It is good for bone growth, healthy skin and good eyesight. And its sources are fish, liver, milk, cheese, butter, carrot and green vegetables. And lack of vitamin A may lead to night blindness, in which patient cannot see in dark. It also leads to dry skin and clouded vision. Understood? Now second is vitamin B1. It is good for nerves and muscles growth and it is found in bread, meat, peas and nuts. Lack of vitamin B1 causes beriberi. That may cause of loss of appetite and weakness, pain in the limbs such as hand and legs and breathing problem. Next vitamin is vitamin B2. It is good for healthy skin and it is found in dairy products and leafy vegetables. Lack of vitamin B2 may lead to chapped lips. That may cause of lip dryness, redness and cracking and itching in lips. Next is vitamin B3. It is good for healthy skin and it is found in fish, meat, fruits, vegetables, nuts and mushrooms. Lack of vitamin B3 leads to pellagra that may cause of inflamed skin and diarrhea. Next is vitamin B6. It is good for nerves, making hemoglobin and fighting diseases. It is found in meat, cereals, vegetables, nuts and bananas. And deficiency of vitamin B6 can cause of eruption in the skin. Vitamin B9 and B12 are good for healthy blood, growth of new red cells and healthy spinal cord. It is found in meat, fish and dairy products. And deficiency of vitamin B9 and B12 leads to anemia. What is anemia? Anemia is a condition in which the blood does not have enough healthy red blood cells. Understood? Do you know what is the role of red blood cells? They carry oxygen throughout our body, right? Next vitamin is vitamin C. This is good for fighting infections, healing of wounds, gums, growth and repair of body cells. It is found in citrus fruits such as oranges, lemon, amla and germinating pulses. Lack of vitamin C causes scurvy. Next is vitamin D. It is good for absorbing calcium, strong bones, proper functioning of nerves and muscles. It is found in milk, butter, fish, egg, liver and sunlight. lack of vitamin D leads to rickets. Its symptoms are delayed growth, means body grow slowly, pain in bones and bow legs. Next is vitamin E. It is good for red blood cells to functioning properly, protect cells from chemicals that damage them. Okay, and it is found in vegetable oils, beans, whole grains and eggs. Deficiency of vitamin E leads to damaged cells. Vitamin K is good for clotting of blood and healing of wounds. It is found in green leafy vegetables, eggs, cheese and liver. In the lack of vitamin K, bleeding does not stop from injuries. Understood? Thus, we can say all the vitamins help the body to function properly and help us fight diseases, right? You can see that most vitamins are found in green leafy vegetables, fresh fruits, eggs and cheese, right? So it is better to get your vitamins from natural sources than by taking multivitamins pills. Now tell me, should we take pills and tablets to get vitamins? No, we should not take all these pills or tablets, right? We should avoid them and we should eat natural sources of food, right? Now here is a homeland for you. You will have to learn and write the types of vitamins. Then you will make a list of all the vitamins and their deficiency diseases, right? We will learn about minerals and their importance and about physical exercises in next video. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.